Whoa, 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 whoa! Do you actually think for one single solitary second that The Rock, the people's champ, is going to allow you to watch Adamantality's World without subscribing first? Oh, you'll subscribe. Otherwise, you're not dealing with the jabroni beating, pie eating, trail blazing, eyebrow raising people's champ, The Rock. If you smell what The Rock and Adamantality World are cooking. Is my eyebrow doing the thing yet? All right, good. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Adamantality World. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to like, comment below, and definitely subscribe. I appreciate it greatly. I would put my hands together, but I'm holding this heavy belt right here, the UFC Championship. And speaking of UFC Championship, we've got 3 title matches this Saturday at UFC 217. I'm going to go through my predictions. I said the whole card is really good if you're a UFC fan. If you're a casual UFC fan, you're going to be like, whatever. But if you're a big UFC fan like me, you really want to see UFC 217. But I'm only going to talk about the last 3 fights because they're the main ones that get all about the title. So we're going to start off. It is the strawweight for the women's championship. The current champion, Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Rose Namajunas. Man, those are some hard last names to say. Where do I start? Joanna's been on a tear. Nobody's even come close to beating her. There was one chick, I can't remember, who roughed up her face, but Joanna still won. Rose, she's nicknamed the Thug for a reason. She's a bad A woman right there. She will put a hurting on you. The last time she did, she took out my girl, the karate hottie Michelle Watterson, choked her out with a rear naked choke. I was sad to see that, but she gets a title match because of that win, rightfully so. But I still think Joanna's gonna win it all. Like I said, she's on a tear. No one's been able to get her, and I don't think Rose is gonna have an answer. She could get lucky. Like I said, that's the great thing about UFC is all it takes is one good hit, and they go to sleep, and they lose. But I got Joanna winning this one, taking it back to Poland. Second match, we have got. Ooh, this is the match that I'm really looking forward to. We got T.J. Dillashaw versus the current bantamweight champion, which is 135 pounds, Cody Garbrandt. I hate Cody. I know he's called Cody No Love. I got no love for Cody Garbrandt. Why? Because he just seems like an uneducated, emotional frat boy, wannabe thug that just happened to wind up in the gym. If you saw him on the Ultimate Fighter, he was coaching against TJ. He grabbed his neck one time and he kept doing, oh yeah, whatever, just talking all kinds of malarkey and crap. I said, just judging by his personality. I know he had the kid with cancer come out with him. That was cool. But honestly, listen, from what I can tell and see, that guy's exactly like I said, just a thug that happens to be able to be a fighter and isn't on the street fighting people. I have no respect for people like that. It's kind of like the Diaz brothers. I hate the Diaz brothers because they're the exact same thing. They're just hard-headed, don't want to listen to the rules. I want to do what I want to do, but give me lots of money and all this other kind of stuff. So I really want Cody to lose, but I don't think he's going to lose. I'm going to go with Cody on this one. I would love for TJ to do the upset. TJ upset Renan Barão years ago when he won the championship. People did not see that coming, and TJ beat him, and then he beat him in a rematch, and then he went on, and then Dominic Cruz ended up getting his belt back. He won it from TJ. But then Cody beat Dominic. So, but if you know anything about fighting, there is no such thing as MMA math. One guy can beat one guy. It doesn't mean he'd beat the other guy. The third guy can beat the first guy, even though the first guy beat the second guy. Does that make sense? Are you confused? That's it. So TJ's still in it. I hope he does win, but I would not be surprised if Cody walks away and still champion, just like Joanna Jędrzejczyk in the first match. Third match, we got Michael the Count Bisping versus the returning George Rush St. Pierre. This is huge, kinda. This isn't getting a lot of the newsworthiness that it should be getting because people nowadays don't even know who GSP is. Like Greenville Spartanburg Airport, is that where you're from? Someplace in South Carolina? No, we're talking about the Canadian George St. Pierre. He was the champ at welterweight at 170 for the longest time, and then he beat Johnny Hendricks, and then he retired. He's been gone for 4 years. He's finally back. He's fighting at 185, so he's going up a weight class, which is actually probably good because in 4 years, you're kind of going to fluctuate, and your body gets older, and it's hard to get rid of weight. He's 36 right now, so he's a little bit older,
but Michael Bisping is 38, so he is older. Michael Bisping, I said, I I wasn't there for it, but right before UFC 199 when he beat Luke Rockhold, I was at the Forum in LA. Got to meet the lovely Ariane Celeste for the first time ever, and I think the only time I've ever met her. But like I said, Luke Rockhold went in that fight a little too cocky, had his hands down. Michael Bisping got lucky. I mean, he won it, and he hit Luke Rockhold, knocked him loopy, then chased him around, finished him, and he became finally UFC champ, which is good for Michael Bisping. Like I say, he's been doing this for a long, long time. He's defended it twice, I believe, maybe once. Let's see. Now he's finally going to fight against GSP. But let's see. GSP is a smaller guy. Let's say he fought at 170. He is smaller. If you look at him height wise, he's probably got 4 inches less than Michael Bisping. But I believe George St. Pierre is going to do the upset, and he's going to beat Michael Bisping because he seems like he really wants it now. When he was at the end of his career, before he retired, before he's probably getting tired, just like every year, just fighting and fighting, and it wears on you, I'm sure. I've never been the UFC champ, despite what it looks like right now, but I can imagine having to fight off all those people all the time. That would wear on you. And apparently George St. Pierre is stronger than he was, and I'm rightfully so, because he's got 15 pounds more at least on him after he cuts weight, so he's going to have more muscle, be stronger, hopefully be faster. He's a better wrestler. Just all around, in my opinion, a greater athlete than Michael Bisping. Michael Bisping is a great fighter, but he's not a great athlete. He can take some punishment, he can give some punishment, and like I said, in my opinion, he still kind of got lucky that he beat Luke Rockhold and became champ. But hey, man, he showed up, he was there, he fought, and he won. So hats off, Michael Bisping, you are the middleweight champion of the world, but I don't think you will be middleweight champion after Saturday. That is my predictions. Like I said, you can comment below, let me know who you think. I'm not doing any kind of contest for this. I just got those 3 matches. It's a whole big card. It's not like the WWE thing I usually do. But you're more than welcome to comment below and let me know who you think will win. And we'll see who's right on Saturday. Thank you for watching the video. Like I said, don't forget to like the video, comment below, and please subscribe. I appreciate it greatly. I said, I know I don't usually do the UFC videos, but that's because they're not as often, and they're not really that big of a card. Like I said, WWE is always a bigger card and stuff like that. But this is a big card, so I decided to do a predictions video. Thank you. Peace.